Hey everyone, welcome to the Universal Theme Parks at Orlando in Florida and welcome to a new vlog from US. So when my US trip got finalized, I was 100% certain that this place is definitely going to be a part of my itinerary, and I'll tell you why. So at the Universal Theme Parks in Orlando, they have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and I am a huge fan of the Harry Potter books and of course the movies. I mean, it's a ritual for me to read all the 7 books once every year, so I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and this place has been on my bucket list since such a long time, and I'm so happy and excited to finally be here. I flew from New York to Orlando on Delta Airlines, and I landed here at like 2:30 p.m. yesterday, and I directly went to the hotel and rested. So I have booked the DoubleTree by Hilton at the entrance to Universal Studios, and it felt so good staying in a big hotel with big rooms compared to the cramped space that was there in New York. And the best part about the hotel is that it's very close to the theme park, and they have a complimentary shuttle service that will pick you from the hotel, drop you here, and then again pick you from here and drop you to the hotel. So in case if you're trying to book a hotel near these theme parks, make sure that you check that the hotels provide shuttle service. I'm actually here for 2 days. So the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is spread across 2 parks. The Universal Studios that you see behind me, and then the Island of Adventures, which is on the other side. And they also have a 3rd park, which is a water park called the Volcanic Bay, but I'm not going there because honestly I'm just here for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and I've already been to the Universal Studios in Singapore. So for me this trip is going to be all about Harry Potter. I had booked my tickets online way before coming here, because if you book it online you get it a little cheaper, and there are different kinds of tickets that you can book. So the one that I have booked is called the park to park ticket. So I have booked a 2-day park to park ticket. If you purchase a single day ticket, then you can visit just one park in a day. So for example, if you're going to Universal, then you won't be able to visit the Islands of Adventure on the same day. But with a park to park ticket, you can move between the 2 parks. And one of the main reasons for booking the park to park ticket is that inside they have the Hogwarts Express. They have the Hogwarts Express that you can ride, and the Hogwarts Express connects the Universal Studios to the Islands of Adventure, and the only way to ride on it is if you have the park to park ticket. So the people here have kind of made it mandatory for Harry Potter fans like me to purchase this special ticket by paying a little extra price. So it's 8:30 a.m. here, and already there's so much of crowd. So without wasting any more time, I'm just going to go inside. Now today my plan is to visit the Islands of Adventure, but that opens at 9 a.m. So I thought I'll start by entering the Universal Studios and try and take the Hogwarts Express to Islands of Adventure and spend my entire day there. It's open till like 8 p.m. so I have almost like 11 hours to explore the entire park, which is really great. So now I'm going to go inside and start a wonderful day and make my dream come true. Doesn't look as crowded as I thought it would be, maybe because it's a weekday. So right now I'm just going to walk around the park and see what all they have, and I'm going to make my way to the King Cross station from where the Hogwarts Express departs. I'm so happy. I can't wait to see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. There are so many rides that I remember from my trip to the Universal Studios in Singapore. So for example, this Revenge of the Mummy, I remember taking this ride in Singapore as well. But this is definitely much bigger than the park that they have in Singapore. standing at the King Cross station at Universal Studios, and the first train from here departs at 9 a.m. and it's 8:50. So I'm just standing in the queue so that I can get to the Islands of Adventure as soon as it opens. But this is the King Cross station. It is.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same.
Dark out there.
Let's find a compartment.
Could use a snack. Where's the food trolley? Marnie, can't you conjure up some pumpkin pasties?
Ron, food is the first of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration.
Inspector Patrolman!
Are you alright, Helen?
Okay. Okay. That was brilliant.
Tormentors on the Hogwarts Express. Foul, miserable creatures. Something from the trolley, dear. I'd say you'd earned it.
Any chocolate frogs?
Oh, dear. Let's get back to your seats now. I'll try and round up these little runaways.
For you, you don't know how much I love you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
I just finished riding the Hogwarts Express from the King Cross station at the Universal Studios to the Hogsmeade station at the Islands of Adventure, and in front of me is the village of Hogsmeade, and it looks spectacular. This is the village of Hogsmeade, and it is covered in snow as always. So now I'm going to enter my most favorite village in the world. Right at the entrance they have the Hogwarts Express with which you can click a picture, and then they have the Hogsmeade sign over here as well, and there are trunks kept and an owl cage as well. So again, attention to detail at this theme park, amazing. Right in front of the Hogwarts Express is the local sweet shop of Hogsmeade, which is the Honeydukes, and of course we also have the Zonko's Tricks and Jokes shop. So I'm going to go inside these two shops and have a look and maybe try some Visiting World candies. Here you can mix and match the different Bertie Bott's flavor beans that you want. It's for like $13. Like for $13 I might just purchase it. It looks very yummy actually with all the different flavors. I hope I don't get earwax flavor. This is a crazy place. They have everything that they have shown in the movies. So of course we have the famous Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. And then of course they have the chocolate frogs. Where are they? Yes, the chocolate frogs. And you have them in white chocolate and dark chocolate, and they even come in a collectible tin, and that has wizard cards inside them. Then there's a dark mark lollipop. Wow. Some more fun stuff in here. They have exploding bonbons, some honeydew candies and lollipops. Oh. They also have the love potion. And then of course they have Felix Felicis, which is the liquid luck. Some jelly slugs. Oh, and they have a chocolate cauldron as well. Oh, and they have a chocolate wand. They have a chocolate wand. How can somebody eat this? It's such a nice collectible. Awesome shop. Have some more funny sweets in here. They have the blood pop, which is a lollipop. And then of course the dark mark lollipop, and lots of other sweets and candies in here as well. And then here you can just select the candies that you want. So they have the licorice comfits, caramels, jelly Barbies, sweet and sour drops, chocolate covered peanuts, and you can just mix and match and get your own candies. And we have some really yummy looking sweet crystals, pink and green colored. Sweet crystals 8-pack, cotton candy, watermelon flavor. And then we also have candy floss, Honeydukes candy floss. And then in this nice little jar we have some more Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. I've picked up a chocolate frog collectible tin that has a big chocolate frog and also five wizard cards. And then I also picked up this small good bag of different flavored candies. I just picked them randomly and I'm hungry, so I'm just going to pay for it and then have these candies. So at this place you have to keep an eye out for everything. So for example, outside the Honeydukes and the Zonko's shop, here they have the wizard chess, which Harry, Ron and Hermione played in the first movie, and it's actually moving. So these two pieces, they move. So they have created such amazing things everywhere, so you just have to keep an eye out and watch out for those smaller details. And up on top they also have the leaky cauldron. So there's a cauldron in which water is filling and that is leaking. So in here they have the Quidditch balls along with the crate. So there are the two bludgers and the quaffle. I don't see the golden snitch, and they're moving and they're trying to get out of the crate just like they've shown it in the movies. But where is the golden snitch? It's missing. Here's the Triwizard cup that you can purchase just for $25. That will make for a nice souvenir. That's the Firebolt, just for $300, and also the Nimbus. This is the Nimbus, and I think that's the Firebolt. So here we have Madam Puddifoot's shop where all the couples go, especially on Valentine's Day. And here we have a cauldron shop, and if you look at the topmost cauldron carefully, the stirrer is actually moving. So they have put these small magical tricks at a lot of places to like keep you hooked. I'm at the Glatrax Wizard Wear, and here in the display they have Hermione's pink gown that she wore for the Yule Ball in season 4 during Goblet of Fire.